And welcome back to another episode of the Men's Report, Fantasy Prediction Show, hosted by yours truly, Menace to Fantasy. Let's go. And welcome back to another episode of the Men's Report, Fantasy Prediction Show. Welcome back, y'all. You thought I wasn't coming in? Hold up. Welcome back. Good Friday afternoon. Y'all already know what time it is. On Friday, school pops up in here with that Men's Report. I'm going ahead and I'm continuing Who's the RB1 segment. Last week, I did the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Had a pretty good response, some feedback off of there. So we're going to move on. We're going to the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Diego Chargers. Now, if you've been peeping my videos before I started doing this segment, I did do a 4-minute reel on the Chargers backfield. So I'm just going to add a little bit to it because some interesting things that went down in July. But my thought process really hasn't changed with that backfield. But I'm going to reiterate and go with it. So we're going to start with the Jacksonville Jaguars. All I got to say is Duval County. You know there's nothing but excitement going on right now in Duval County, down in Jacksonville right now. We'll start off with this. They drafted Sunshine, I'm say about 4 years ago. The boy really hasn't shown what he can do, but things might change. The Jaguars went down there and basically plucked the offensive coordinator from Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Liam Cohen. Had the Bucs offense rocking. Had Baker Mayfield doing his thing. So now the Jacksonville Jaguars front office is hoping Liam Cohen can do the same thing for Trevor Lawrence. Basically give him a rebirth. Because we know the boy is talented. We know he can do it. So they got that piece. Last year they drafted Brian Thomas Jr. I knew he was good. I didn't realize he was that good. He did his thing last year. So what they do this year? They went ahead and drafted the unicorn, Travis Hunter. So right now, that offense is starting to look a little scary with the head coach, his offensive play calling, the quarterback, you know he's talented, and you got Brian Thomas Jr., and you got the unicorn, Travis Hunter. Now everybody's down there sitting like, who is the RB1? That's all they knew is an RB1, and that offense will take flight. Will just blast off like a rocket. So I'm going to give you what I feel should be, it probably is going to be the RB1. Now, we're going to start with Travis Etienne. Now, he used to be the RB1, but a lot of you are just like me. You've been doing your homework. Y'all see his role is changing. It's involving for him, in the not so good way, but for fantasy football GMs like myself, his new role can still pay off. If you're paying attention during these training camps, Travis Etienne now is more the third down back. That's what primarily he's been working with, the third down packages. He is nice with the hands, okay? So he's been working third down role, so his role has changed. So I don't see him being the RB1. He'll be that third down back. So when it comes to PPR drafts, he still holds value. In my opinion, he shouldn't get drafted with the dude who I think is going to be the RB1, but You never know. This man might get drafted before the dude I think is the RB1, but we'll see. Let's move to the rookie they just drafted. This is Liam's boy. When a coach comes in and they draft you, that means you're one of the dudes. So this young man has the potential to be the RB1. And I'm talking about Bashal Tutin. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. Little undersized, excuse me, but he is a big player waiting to happen. Big play waiting to happen. Boy is explosive. Very explosive. So if he comes out in this preseason and he dominates and he shows his playmaking ability and his big explosive skill set, don't be surprised if he takes our RB1 job. But I don't see it happen for this young man. He has ball security issues. He had it in college. He's been doing it in camp as well. Holding on to that ball. He's leaving the front door open. I know they want this man to take over, but I don't think he's going to start the season as the RB1. So that leaves one man left who I think is going to be the RB1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And if you know this, No Limit Soldier, I thought I told you. You know what the logo for No Limit was? It's a tank. Tank basically is going to be the RB1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, so far in training camp, he's been dominating the first team snaps. Okay? The front office and the new head coach are clearly confident in Bigsby's running style. Okay? He's really not flashy, but he's effective. He's efficient. He gets the job done. Last season, he averaged 4.6 yards per carry. That's good. He led the team in total rush yards and TDs. That was Bigsby. He was number one, talking about the whole NFL, in yards after contact. He led the NFL. You had to have a minimum of 160 carries, which he did. He led the league in yards after contact. That means after he got hit, he fell forward. He got positive yards. So Tank Bigsby is going to be the RB1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars to start the season out. Now, sometimes he does cough the ball up. Hey, if he doesn't do that, he's going to hold on to the job. Now, later in the season, as the season progresses, Tootin might get mixed in here or there because I told you he's a big play waiting to happen. But as of now, as of today, Tank Bigsby is the RB1. And that's the value right there. Because I'm telling you, there's some GMs, even in the Bears league, that don't know Travis Etienne is not going to be the starting running back. And they're going to draft him before Bigsby. So the value is in Bigsby because that's a starting running back. You can still draft Travis Etienne because he's going to have some PPR value catching the ball. But some people who don't do their homework are going to think that he's the RB1. And he is not. I will also try to get Tootin late. Like I said, this boy is very explosive. And if he has a great preseason and the season comes around and he's busting off long runs and making big plays, they'll take that job over. So I have a feeling, Chuck, you can confirm in the chat when you were talking about, a potential Bucky Irvin Part 2. I'm pretty sure you was talking about this young man from Virginia Tech, Bucky Irvin Part 2. All right? So there we go. Let's go ahead and let's transition over to the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, like I said, I already did a breakdown, a little reel on this backfield. Now, all I would like to say is follow the money. So when it comes down to it, who's the RB1 out there in the Chargers land in Los Angeles? Follow the money. Anything, any sport, follow the money. Okay? Despite his recent eye injury from doing some fireworks on the 4th of July, Najee Harris is still listed as the RB1, even though he's not practicing. He's the RB1. He's going to start this season as the RB1. Now, Hampton is like a 1B. He's going to be in there, but Najee, that's Najee's job right now. All right? Like I said, follow the money. He signed a 1-year deal for $5 million. That $5 million is guaranteed. There's no signing bonus here. No. He's getting all $5 million. So guess what? Them Chargers are going to use that boy this year. He's on a 1-year deal. He's going to be used. They're going to use up that $5 million. Trust me. So follow the money. He is going to be the RB1. They still view him as the RB1. That's why they gave him the money, and they're letting him chill because they know he's a proven veteran. This boy has never missed a game. Never missed a game. He might not be flashy, but he's reliable and he's durable. Najee Harris. He's going to fit fine in that system. Now, let's move over to Hampton because, like I said, he still has value. And out of this backfield, people are going to draft him first. Like I said, with another backfield, you're going to have to be patient. You draft him, you're going to have to draft him maybe 4th round, 5th round. You're going to have to be patient. Yeah, he's going to be involved. Najee's going to be a starter. He'll be involved, but you're going to have to be patient. And hopefully, as the season progresses, he'll eventually be the 1A and Najee will be the 1B. But right now, Mr. Hampton is the 1B. All right? He looked explosive. I watched, he had a couple carries in that Hall of Fame game. He looked all right. He looked nice. I really didn't watch no Carolina football, but I saw some highlights. The boy's the truth. But you're going to have to be patient because Najee is there. Now, like I said, follow the money. So, given Najee Harris reliability and Omarion Hampton's draft capital that they invested, the Chargers invested in, expect Harris to be the 1A and Hampton to be the 1B. It's going to be a shared backfield. And I guarantee if one is rocking a little bit harder during the game, they'll probably ride the hot hand. That's been done before. But right now, it's a 1A, 1B timeshare in that backfield. All right? So hopefully that cleared up those two backfields. If anybody agrees, disagrees, please put in the chat because I like to go back and forth, really respond and have that back and forth. It's all good. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's end this correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I'll be back next Friday, my next 2 backfields. And I might throw an extra one in there, like a bonus. So, folks, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace.